Hi, my name's Ava, and I love to cook, but if you're like myself and you have a fat hubby and a 2-year-old, you don't have a lot of time to be farting around in the kitchen. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this really easy, delicious recipe. It is Dijon lime marinated skirt steak on top of a mango salad with lime vinaigrette. Okay, I hope you like lime. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys what you need. Here's the breakdown of the ingredients. Here we go. Okay, and here's what you're going to need. 1 pound skirt steak that I season with salt and pepper. Okay. 3 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. And 3 cloves chopped garlic. Okay, and the last thing you'll need is 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Okay, so we're going to start with the marinade for the steak, and we're going to go ahead and put in the garlic cloves, the lime juice, and the Dijon mustard. Okay, so now that we have all the ingredients in there, we're just going to blend it till it's nice and smooth. Okay, so I think it's good and smooth. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our skirt steak, put it here in the pan. And we're going to stab it with a fork a couple times. So this way, the marinade penetrates the meat, okay? So I'm going to do that throughout a couple times, or a few times. Okay, then we're going to pour the marinade over the top. It almost looks like honey mustard. It's going to be delicious. Okay. And if you want, you can get a spatula to get the rest of this out, but... And then we're just going to rub this all around so it gets good and covered. And then we're going to marinate this for 30 minutes. And I'm just going to leave it on the counter to marinate, but if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can put it in the fridge. But I'm leaving it on the counter. Okay, so it's all covered. Alright, and while this is marinating, we'll make the salad. Okay, and for the salad, this is all you're going to need. 1 bag of sweet butter lettuce, 1 beautiful mango, some grape tomatoes cut in half. You pick how many you want to put in there. And some fried onions. But if whoever you make it for doesn't like onions, then you can leave them off, but they're delicious. Keep them on. Okay, and for the lime vinaigrette, you're going to need a 1/4 cup of fresh squeezed lime juice. Alright, and some more Dijon mustard. It's all about the Dijon. We're going to need 4 teaspoons of Dijon mustard for the vinaigrette. Okay, so while the meat is marinating, we're going to assemble the salad. And it's really, really easy. Okay, to make the vinaigrette, to the 1/4 cup of lime juice, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I know you're probably thinking this is a lot of Dijon mustard, but it's really good. I promise. Okay? So, 1, 2... this around. We want like a tornado in the bowl. Okay, you gotta get it moving in there. If it splashes out of the bowl a little bit, that's alright, okay? we just want it all blended together. Alright, so I think it's probably pretty good. And we're just going to set this to the side. And then we are going to cut the mango. And sometimes these can be a pain because they have that seed in the middle, but this one actually isn't giving me any trouble. Except right here. Alright, here we go. So we're just going to do that. Sorry, I didn't want to waste any of this. Okay. Okay, I'm going to slice it down the middle like this, and then across a few times to make like little squares, I guess. Okay, so then we're just going to work that out of there, and then we're going to dump it into the bowl. And we're just going to do that with the rest of the pieces. Hi, are you going to help me? You want to eat a piece? Okay, and then we're going to pour some tomatoes on top to give it some pretty color. See, and whoever you're serving this meal to, they're going to think that you spent forever in the kitchen because it's kind of fancy, but really, I mean, it didn't take long at all. The longest part is marinating the meat, so, you know, this is easy to assemble. So, like I said, if you don't have a lot of time to be farting around, then this is the meal for you. And it's all about fooling the people. And they're going to think that you slaved away, but you didn't, okay? So we pour some tomatoes. We're just going to pour about half of the vinaigrette on top. And this serves about 4, but remember, when you got a chubby hubby, he counts as 2 servings. So you can kind of figure that out. All right, it's time. Okay, we're going to put it in a really, really hot pan. This is very important, okay? Because skirt steak likes high heat, and I'm going to spray a little bit of cooking spray so it doesn't stick. Alright, here we go. This is should have a loud sizzle. Alright, so we're going to drop it in there. Yeah, that's what we like to hear. Okay, so we're going to cook it about 3 minutes on each side, and skirt steak doesn't really like to be cooked any longer than that because then it tastes like rubber, and we're supposed to burn rubber, not eat rubber. Okay, and it's very important that you let the meat rest for about 5 minutes so all the juices redistribute. Okay, and this is another important thing is you got to make sure you cut against the grain. Okay, because if you see that in the recipe where it says cut against the grain, it's really important because it determines how tender it's going to be, okay? Okay, and I want to show you guys something really quick, how important it is to cut against the grain, okay? I'm going to cut this piece against the grain. I just want to show you guys how important this is because I didn't realize when I'd see that in cookbooks, I just said, like, what the heck does that mean? Okay, so that's against the grain, and this is with the grain. Just cut like this piece here. I'm going to show you guys the difference it makes in. Okay, see how this just falls apart, or he just pulls apart. Tug of war, you lose. There you go. And this is, you know, really hard to pull apart. So it's not as tender as when you cut against the grain, so you can really fool people too. And I mean, not fool them, but they're really going to think you know what you're doing when you bring them some tender meat. No one wants tough, okay? So that's just one little thing that makes a big difference. So with my fingers, the grain is running vertical, and you're going to want to cut horizontal, okay? So just like this, you're going to stick a fork in there. Just go right like this, depending on how big you want your strips to be. Okay, we're just going to do that, and we're going to do that with the next piece too. And remember, this meat's meant to be rare or medium rare, so if you don't like it red, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so we're going to top this on here. I just went ahead and prepared one plate. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. There's one. And then we're going to sprinkle some of the vinaigrette over the top. See how pretty this looks? It looks tropical. Okay, and then here comes the most important part, I think, is the fried onions. My hubby hates fried onions, but I'm doing this anyways, because my mission is to, or he hates onions. Sorry, he hates onions, period. But my mission is to make him like onions, so he's getting that whether he likes it or not. Alright, oh wait, we need some more onions. Hold on. There we go. See, there's the finished product. Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful and delicious. And the meat's really tender. That's the thing with skirt steak. It's really tender. Usually see it in fajitas, but today it's on top of a salad. So enjoy. Oh, next time, I really love making this video. I had a blast. So next time, if you guys like it, you can watch. I'm going to make a pizza.